Hi everybody, my name's Julie and I'm part of the Tricolor Equestrians, and I know that Catherine and Natalie already did the Equestrian Tag video, and I thought that I would join in the fun and do it too. So here are the questions. English or Western? Personally I like Western better. I just think it's more relaxing, and I'm pretty much the only person in my barn who rides Western, but everyone else rides English, and it's kind of, I just find it really fun and it's a big challenge for me, so I like it. Pony or horse? I'm going to have to say horse, even though ponies are really cute. I just don't like them. I don't like their attitudes, and I think they're kind of feisty, but horses are just more fun for me. I like riding a big horse. What is the most expensive thing you've bought for horseback riding besides the horse? I would have to say my saddle. I bought my saddle off of eBay for about $130, and it was just like a general saddle with no brand, and it came with a bridle and like a girth and stirrup leathers. It came with everything, and it was a really great deal, and I love the saddle. But that was my English saddle. I'm trying to look for a Western saddle now. Number 4. What is the least expensive thing you've ever bought for horseback riding? I'd have to say maybe like a vet wrap or something, because, oh yeah, I'm gonna go vet wrap or rubber bands probably. Those are probably the least expensive things I've ever bought. What age were you when you started riding? I think I was in 5th grade, so I was probably about 9 or 10. No, 10 or 11. 10 or 11, yeah, probably like 11-ish. Yeah, I was really little. And then when I started riding, I rode a horse named Dora, and I stopped riding for like a year because she took off with me, and I got so scared that I couldn't get back on. And then finally, I took a couple lessons, and I was put on my current horse, who got my confidence back, and started riding again, and I lease him. How often do you ride? It depends on my schedule. I'm really busy this year, and I have a half lease, so I can ride around 3 to 4 times a week, but my schedule is just completely crammed, and usually by the time I get home from school, all I want to do is sleep. So I usually get to the barn probably about 2 to 3 times a week at the most. Not that much. What do you call where you ride? I call it the barn, and I know a lot of people call it like the stable or whatever, and I just kind of find that too prissy, so we all call it the barn. It's just the barn. There's no real name to it anyway, so that's all it is. What is the most recent thing that you bought for horseback riding? I think, well, I got a Western show shirt for Christmas, but I didn't really buy that, so my Western bridle or my chaps. Actually, I think I bought those at the same time, so it's probably, yeah, those 2 things. Who do you look up to in riding? I don't really have like an idol when it comes to riding. I've never really thought about it. Lessons or no lessons? I am kind of half and half, because I do like lessons, but at the same time I really like to discover things on my own, and so I don't take a lot of lessons because of that. When I do take lessons, it's because I really need them, or like there's a big show coming up. But I don't know if I really like lessons, because I don't know, I just like discovering things on my own, and I feel like I learn better just feeling my horse than someone else telling me what to do. I don't know. I'm kind of halfway. What treats do you give your horse? My horse is very, very strange. He's 28 years old, and he'll eat pretty much anything. So his favorite thing to eat are bananas with the peels on. And I'm not sure that that's healthy, but he loves it, so I let him eat it. And I don't know why, but bananas, he just loves them. And so, oh, and then he really likes goldfish too, like the plain goldfish. I don't understand it. And then I guess like a normal treat would probably be peppermints. He really likes those. What is a weird habit that you have in horseback riding? This isn't really a weird habit, but more of like a bad habit. I slouch so bad when I ride, or at least I used to. I swear I had the worst posture in the world. It was terrible. I would like look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and finally, after getting, kicked in the butt for it so many times, I finally have better posture, so it's good. But I don't know about a weird habit. Maybe that, I don't know. I guess a weird one would be, I always feel the need to hug the rail. And I don't know why. And I always have to get really deep in my corners too, or else I feel like I didn't go around the arena correctly. It's a really, really strange thing, but if I don't get into my corners, I freak out. What is your ideal job with horses? I would have to say I don't really picture myself getting a career in horses. It's kind of more of a hobby for me because I want to be a pastry chef, but if I had to choose a career with horses, I would probably say I'd want to be like a groom or a vet tech, because I think that would be really cool to experience all the stuff that vet techs do. Do you have or collect briars? I don't collect them, but I have a few. I have one that I got for Christmas from a member of the 4-H club who painted it to look like my horse, and I thought that was really neat. And I have another gray one that's like a dressage horse. I just got them when I was little, but I don't really have them anymore. I have the one that looks like my horse, but yeah, the other one's broken. I don't know where it is. What is your favorite online tag shop? I would have to say either Schneider's or SmartPack. I like Schneider's because they have a lot of Western stuff, and I feel like a lot of the online tag shops are more geared toward English, so it's really hard to find what I need online. So a lot of times I have to go to my local tag shop, which is like a half hour away, so it's not really local. But Schneider's has a good amount of stuff, so that's a nice one. But for English stuff, I ride Hunt too. But I did last year and the year before that and stuff. I'm starting Western this year, so I would have to say for English stuff, probably State Line. And I know a lot of people shop with Dover, but I don't really like it because it's really expensive, and I'm into finding cheap deals. So Dover's not my favorite, but I would have to say State Line for English and Schneider's for Western. Okay, so that's my equestrian tag. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, if you have any questions, comment, and yeah, so bye.